they are. I don't think Man U are 5-4. I think they're a little bit less than that. So. Well, it's a great atmosphere night time.
Let's settle back and enjoy it. Our match commentators Andy Gray and Ian Dodd.
Well, Aston Villa put on a 5-goal spectacular to go top yesterday on Sky Sports. How will Manchester United respond now that they have a chance to reclaim the #1 spot? Good judges all around the country believe this side has the right blend to bring the title to Old Trafford for the first time since the days of Harold Wilson and Flower Power, not to mention, of course, the likes of Best, Law and Charlton. But Queen's Park Rangers have proved to everyone that they've got games in hand, and they're on a run of 3 straight wins. Let's check, first of all, shall we, on the Queen's Park Rangers side. They've had a luckless week with injuries, following broken legs on the same day for Ray Wilkins and for Gary Penrice. They've now lost their key striker, Les Ferdinand, who injured a groin in shooting practice over the weekend. So Dennis Bailey, who scored that famous hat-trick at Old Trafford last season, gets a rare chance. Andy Sinton and Ian Holloway have both been past fit after looking very unlikely starters last week.
Yeah, key players definitely missing, but I don't think Jerry Francis will change his formation. But what he'll be looking for, and what's very important, that Dennis Bailey and Bradley Allen partnered for the first time this season. Can they damage this very solid United rearguard?
Well, Manchester United travel in full confidence. They're on a great roll at the moment. They tried very hard to get Eric Cantona, their French cult hero, fit for this one, but his hamstring, injured last week against Spurs, is still very sore. So Andrei Kanchelskis, the Ukrainian winger, gets his first start since October. 3 wingers nominally in that team, and on the bench, a first glimpse of the big time for 20-year-old Welshman Craig Lawton.
Well, a question looking to be answered, Ian. Will he go with a 5 in midfield and use Ryan Giggs in there as well alongside Brian McClair? I think he'll actually pair Giggs with Hughes up front. Very positive move, that. The way they're going, the way the results are, no need to be anything but positive for United. And an area of the park I'm really looking forward to viewing tonight. David Barclays' defensive abilities could really be tested to the limit tonight. That's if Manchester United can get the ball to Lee Sharp, and if he can produce the type of form he has shown recently.
Andy Sinton will be up against Paul Parker, who returns to Loftus Road for the first time. And he's really looking forward to the occasion, Paul Parker. Those two, by the way, had a brief chat over the phone with a lot of banter this week. Friendly relations will be suspended for 90 minutes. John Martin, the oldest referee in Great Britain at 53, is the match official as Queen's Park Rangers, in their traditional blue and white hoops, get us underway here. And we've had some fabulous value, I must say, every time we've featured Rangers this season. Laid off by Bailey, Impey making a run forward, and away by Bruce for Manchester United. Irwin clearing this one, and then Lee Sharp knocking it forward, but Peacock there for Queen's Park Rangers.
And it looks as if Ryan Giggs is going to partner McClair as a front two. Both have lined up in that area. What's noticeable, the first thing I notice here is the atmosphere. It's very much like a cup tie atmosphere. I think that's shown the importance of the game for both sides.
Oh, and that was a real race for it for Tony Roberts there. Just getting there ahead of Ryan Giggs. Queen's Park Rangers, of course, having to reorganise a lot now that they'd lost their midfield marshal, Ray Wilkins, who's been hobbling around on crutches backstage and says it's going to be 6 or 8 weeks before he's back. Bad luck that for Ray, and we wish him a speedy recovery. That's McClair nodding it down intelligently. Sharp making the run. Great to see him back in the big time after so many problems with illness and injury. Just wonder how United might spark tonight. Cantona has been their recent inspiration with 4 goals in the last 4 games. Now they have to make do without him, at least for this one. Here's Sharp again, trying his trickery on David Bardsley. Now Ince, who's had an outstanding season so far. Alistair marauding forward from the back. Ince once again. Lovely football that from United. Lovely one-touch stuff to Kanchelskis now. Can he find an angle for the shot or cross? No, because Wilson is there.